Hi guys, and welcome to this month's roundup of my most worn and loved perfumes in September 2025. And not only I'll be sharing them with you, but also telling you how I've been wearing them in my daily life. So keep on watching for more details, let me know about your top favorites in the commentary section, and check out the description box where you'll find more information. If you like this type of content, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel. And once you're done with that, we can get started with two bold fragrances from the brand Aari that I've already shared with you. And first of all, we got Atomic Flower right here, which is kind of like Delina and Atomic Rose having a baby. So if you enjoy those modern, potent, bold rose fragrances with the kind of like fruity, spicy edge, you will really love this, because it's like layering those two really popular perfumes, and it has been such a crowd pleaser, especially for going out occasions. So every party I went to, I've been wearing it together with Rose Marshmallow, which is actually quite similar to one of my signature scents, Love Don't Be Shy. Let me know if you would be interested in a video where I share with you alternatives to that really expensive but extremely complimenting fragrance, because it's one of them, smelling of that delicious light nectar-like marshmallow. These two together are head turner. So every special occasion I went to, I've been rocking these and they've been working like a charm. So they are amazing, and I really wanted to update you on those just in case you have those fragrances I compare them to. Feel free to mix them together and let me know how that goes. But with that being said, let's move on to something completely different from the niche brand JUS Perfumes. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, because I've already mentioned a couple of other fragrances from this brand on my channel before, but this is Pau Doce, which I believe means fresh bread or something like that. If someone speaks Portuguese, please correct me in the commentary section. But this have been my go-to when I'm teaching classes, and when I want to smell approachable and cozy, this is what I'm wearing, because it smells like freshly baked bread right from the oven. If you like those baking aromas, they make you smell so delicious, but also feel extremely cozy, grounded, safe, protected. And I love almost like a cereal, probably different meanings of those two words, but yeah, like bread aroma in here. It has been great with some woody fragrances I layered it with. So yeah, this is a really nice one, but I think I'll start wearing the London Rain perfume again right now when the weather is changing and it's really raining outside. It just makes me feel like I'm somewhere in London ordering something delicious while it is raining outside. Very unusual fragrance, but if you like smelling sexy, I will tell you that their Super Musk is extremely alluring, because it's kind of like a molecular fragrance. So this is an interesting brand that I'm not sure if you're familiar with. And on that note, we are moving on to an indie one, Matt Malik, and I've already shared with you his new Antique Vanilla Elixir a couple of times, but here I am sharing with you this fragrance again, because I just love it outdoors. It's not your typical vanilla. I always compare it to rather like sipping on an alcoholic drink. It smells really aged. Vanilla in here is rather woody, resinous, really grounding, and a little bit of a strawberry liquor is also in there. So I've already mentioned it in my top list dedicated to strawberry perfumes, and I find that walking outside on September air, it blends so well with nature. It's kind of like carrying bonfire with you. So if you are into those atmospheric perfumes, this is a really good one. And speaking of strawberry fragrances, that is definitely the it note of the entire year. Please let me know how you feel about it, and just in case you missed my video where I share with you my most favorite fragrances where you can find strawberry, please check it out. I want to mention Rose and Dragon by Carner Barcelona, which hasn't been in my daily rotation because this is strictly for the time when I want to feel powerful and commanding, because this is a very dramatic rose fragrance with saffron, with the resins, with beautiful balms, patchouli dry down. There is something so carnal and irresistible about this rose. It feels dark, intense, mature, but there are wild strawberries in there that make it a little bit more fun, but at the same time it's still very femme fatale-like. So just in case you're looking for a fragrance that will give you that fiery confidence, don't sleep on this one. You can get it with my discount. However, for the everyday wear, I got another strawberry fragrance right here, which is Lavomatic new release from Room 1015, and this is such a no-brainer for me personally. It's kind of like putting on freshly washed clothes, and it got that little bit fainted, fruity detergent scent to it, and it's all about aldehyde. Smells really clean. If you like those type of fragrances, you'll be obsessed with it. Think about lazy Sunday morning, but not as sharp, a little bit more long lasting. You can't do anything wrong with this unisex perfume. It just screams clean clothing, and I like it in the morning, so I don't want to overwhelm my senses. It's great for the day wear, but for the night I would say it's a Rose and Dragon. So just in case you are into strawberry, or you're looking for an everyday staple and something a little bit more dramatic for going out at night, these two are my top recommendations, and you can actually get them with my discount. Now let's move on to the fragrance that I've been wearing at home, and this is a new release from Fantasy Community Perfumes, another brand that I love sharing with you guys because not only it's affordable, I like how they are kind of following trends and yeah, just create something a little bit more unique and special. And with this perfume, I would say it is definitely for those who really appreciate high quality fragrances, and it is just mind-blowing how inexpensive it is, because their new release Herbal Skin is like my at-home evening fragrance. I apply it every night because I love the opening. My gosh, it makes me feel like I'm relaxing at the spa. And although I'm not the biggest fan of those rather aromatic perfumes, and this one is loaded with woody notes, with green facets. There's freesia with pink pepper and bergamot, woods, vetiver, gray amber, and I would say that it just got that meditative feeling. So if you want to relax, especially in the evening, I would highly recommend you this perfume and to look into this brand, especially if you're in the States or in Ukraine, because they got so many nice options, and I was really pleasantly surprised by this one. Now let's move on to some of delicious perfumes I've been enjoying a lot in September, and here I got a full-on Gourmand delicious hot cakes by Sniff Perfumes that my relatives brought me from the States. Kind of a blind buy that went right, because I'm a huge fan of those edible type of fragrances. If you like foodish perfumes, oh my god, this one not only smells like buttery pancakes with maple syrup. To me, it is more about freshly cooked tapioca. If you're familiar with them and know how they smell, because it's a very particular scent, to me it's like they are boiling in brown sugar. So good, very long lasting, definitely for those who can't get enough of that buttery delicious texture in your fragrances, and it is very hugging, great for colder weather just because of its warm sillage. But with that being said, now I've already shared with you this version of La Vie Belle by Lancôme in my previous favorites episode. Here I am to talk about it one more time, because although I really hate the original one because it's just too sticky for me, let me know if you agree or not. I'm actually thinking about creating like a full video dedicated to La Vie Belle like I did with Miss Dior, so let me know if that sounds interesting to you. But I'm so pleased with this vanilla nude flanker because it has been my go-to working fragrance. And it is like a smoother version that smells softer and creamier with the vanilla addition probably that I really like about it. So it's professional, polished, skin warm and very inviting fragrance. Make sure to give this one a try when you're in the shop next time. And with that being said, guys, last but not least, probably the most worn perfume of the entire year in my collection is this newer release from Maison Violet called Rivage. And guys, this is such a special fragrance because it smells really aromatic and a little bit floral, but also very fresh. And I would say it is not chasing the trends, but smells really timeless and extremely alluring. This sillage, the projection of this perfume, every time when I smell it, it makes me feel so good. And I bet that it will suit everyone. It's such a nice and pleasant fragrance to smell on yourself or on someone else. And I would say it will be like a working horse in your perfume wardrobe. So just in case you need one fragrance that you don't really need to think much about, that will be suitable for all different type of occasions, that's wash. It is so nice. You can get it with my discount as some other fragrances, so feel free to check out the description box for more information. And if you enjoy this type of content, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I've actually gotten feedback from some of you that my new uploads don't show up on your feed. So please, if you've activated the bell, click it off and click it on again, and I would highly appreciate if you could drop a comment and request future content. Thank you so much for watching this one. Follow me on my social media, stay tuned and smell good. We'll see you on really soon. Bye guys.